Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at the brand new Emperor's Children. This video is sponsored by the Game Bunker. More on that later. Alright, so as many of you know, I am live at the LVO preview show, the Las Vegas Open 2025 in Las Vegas, Nevada. So I'm coming to you with a mobile update as I prepare to play Deathwatch for the end of the season tomorrow. But we just got out of the LVO preview show and it was absolutely amazing. And of course, the best part was the Emperor's Children have officially been revealed. So let's take a look at what's coming with the brand new box set, including the Codex and all new Emperor's Children models, as well as a combat patrol that's going to be coming shortly after. And then, of course, we've already seen Fulgrim, the Demon Primarch of the Emperor's Children. Absolutely freaking amazing. LVO Preview 2025. Establish exactly how much is too much with the Emperor's Children. The galaxy is in flames, but it's not all as glum and dreary as it seems. For those who seek it, perfection can be a glimpse amidst all the slaughter. And it has a name, the Emperor's Children. So there is a little video right here, but we're going to take a look at the full article and official reveal of the Emperor's Children. As you already saw on our dazzling Christmas Day reveal, the Demon Primarch Fulgrim has descended on leathery wings to show his brothers how a real champion of the Dark Powers fights. Not only is he headlining a brand new Emperor's Children range with his monstrously magnificent miniature, but he'll also be starring in a new Black Library novel to announce his return to the 41st millennia, Fulgrim the Perfect Son by Jude Reed. So here we can see the absolutely amazing Fulgrim model that was previously revealed on Christmas, and then of course the Fulgrim the Perfect Son novel, and then I would fully expect that the novel is going to be coming with a special edition copy as well, and I will definitely be after all of this goodness. But we've already seen Fulgrim and his underlings are clamoring for the attention their pursuit of perfection craves. When the Emperor's Children are spoken of in hushed whispers across the galaxy, one name above all strikes fear in the hearts of the sternest soldiers, a seemingly unkillable warrior whose immense skills as a duelist are eclipsed only by the extent of his boundless ego. And he is Lucius the Eternal, and he's never looked so good. Alright, so here we have the first official look of Lucius the Eternal, and I've got to say, absolutely stunning. Definitely captures the old look of the Lucius model, but been brought up to Games Workshop standards in 2025. He's got his awesome sword, his beautiful whip, his armor is adorned with the flesh strewn across, a cape and tabard made of flesh as well. And then we see the vials on his back full of all types of chaos goo to enhance this warrior's abilities in combat. Beautiful face with amazing scars, and then we still see that classic tongue just hanging out of his mouth and down his armor. An absolutely amazing and beautiful sculpt. I cannot wait to get my hands on this, get it painted up, and get it on the tabletop. Lucius is awesome. The stories of Lucius's exploits are as numerous as the foes felled with his cursed sword. The legendary blade of Lair, found by Fulgrim during the height of the Great Crusade, and granted to his most entertaining champion. Those not cut down by its infused edge are rented by the horrifying lash of torment. A writhing, squirming whip with barbed and parasitic hooks, and emanating from one of the many screaming faces etched across his armor. So absolutely amazing detail on the sword. Really, really nice handle on it. We can see the armor and the detail. We can see the whip coming out of the face on his shoulder pad and then down his arm, which he's grasping with his closed hand, and it twirls around in front of him. Just absolutely amazing. We can see the flesh of his enemies strewn about his various pieces of armor. The detail on this model is stunning. Lucius can't be everywhere at once, however, and many Emperor's Children warbands are instead led by the many corrupted Chaos Lord pledged to Slaanesh's service. These Lords Exultant are sadistic strategists who delight in proving their tactical superiority by weaving complex battle plans across war-torn worlds like artists painting a masterpiece. Their dark charisma and bottomless imagination for audacious cruelty gives them great control over the preening and self-absorbed warriors of the Emperor's Children, coupled with a well-honed combat skill using a wide variety of masterwork war gear. So here we have the brand new Lord Exultant, and this is going to have multiple build options. So here we can see with like a fist and then a sort of halberd. And here we can see a different build option now with like a whip and a various different like flame pistol. Really, really nice sculpt here. Tons of awesome detail. Very, very Slaaneshy. And then we have a third build option, again with a nice little sword and then a plasma pistol this time. Really cool Slaanesh symbol on his back. I am absolutely in love with the look and style of the new Slaanesh. Other commanders immerse themselves in the rupturous acoustic devastation of sonic weaponry. Guiding choirs of noise marines as one of the Lords Cacophonous. Where the Lord Exultant fight with their swords and minds, Lord Cacophonous expertly orchestrate an overwhelming tirade of sonic destruction so loud it manifests strange eldritch phenomena, quaking the very souls of their enemies. So here we see a brand new model, and then this is armed with a Doom Siren. So previously what was the sort of face mount flamer that the Noise Marines were equipped with, now we have a whole character that's carrying the Doom Siren on his own. He's got a couple of like cool looking pistols and then this massive amplifier on his back. So again, really cool, definitely something brand new, and really looking forward to the rules and then again painting this model.
Now a quick word from today's sponsor, Game Bunker. Game Bunker carries a full range of Games Workshop products including miniatures, terrain, paint tools, and more. Game Bunker offers 15% off MSRP for most Games Workshop products with the discount code WHMS. Receive free shipping in the continental United States on orders over $145. Online orders ship out within 24 hours. Game Bunker is a veteran-owned business. Use affiliate link below, enter discount code WHMS to save 15% on most items at checkout. For fast, friendly service with a discount on your favorite tabletop wargaming purchases, visit GameBunker.net and let them know that Warhammer Man sent you.
The Noise Marines are masters of lethal application of sound. Their armor and weapons are intricately woven with ornamental and dark sigils of Slaanesh. Just check out those demonic faces on their sonic blaster barrels, with options for a pair of heavy blastmaster cannons and a screamer pistol for their disharmonist squad leader. Alright, so worth note that there are 6 of these in a box set, and we got a bunch of sonic blasters and then also the blastmaster. We've got a champion leading the unit, amplifiers on their backpacks. Just very, very cool. Now, we do know from Games Workshop's preview show that these have been moved over into more of like a Havoc support role, and these are not going to be the standard troops for the Emperor's Children as they have always iconically been in the past. So now the Noise Marines are going to be in more of a heavy support like shooting role, and then we've got a brand new unit taking on the battle line role for the Emperor's Children. And here we can see a little bit of close-up on the guns. So we see some of the sonic blasters and then also the blastmaster as well. Really cool combination of like chaotic and also Xenos weaponry. We see the pistol flamers, the various heads, the armor, the backpacks, just tons of amazing detail on these. These are going to be an absolute pleasure to paint. Those champions of the Legion who give themselves over fully to the thrill of close combat become flawless blades, a dark mirror to the elite Palatine blades of the Great Crusade. What few gaps their own matchless combat skills leave are filled with constant cocktail of combat stims and psychoactive substances that keep them in constant state of adrenaline-fueled bliss. Their hideous appearance echoes the demons of the Dark Prince, whose gifts they readily accept, though they aren't possessed like the lesser heretic Astartes. Rather, they are far too selfish to share their flesh with anyone save their own perfect form. So here we have the Flawless Blades, a brand new sort of like elite option for Slaanesh, something more in line with the Khorne Chaotic 8-bound or the Loyalist Dark Angels Inner Circle champions. These guys are borderline demon possessed, but not quite there. We see some awesome like demonic looking faces and bodies. They definitely look much larger than your typical Marines. They appear to be on 40mm bases. Some cool poses, and clearly they're going to be coming in a 3-pack, presumably with multiple build options so that you can get a bunch of these that don't all look the same. So very, very cool. Even the most common Space Marines amongst Fulgrim's legions are masters of their own brand of warfare, and are often found collecting into 2 distinct formations. Infractors are obsessed with experiencing every sensation the galaxy has to offer and hurl themselves into close combat with wicked dueling sabers, determined to hunt down the most glorious opponents and prove their superiority at the edge of the blade. So here we have the new Infractors, and these are going to be much more of like your close combat. They're also going to have improved movement characteristics like much of the Slaanesh ranges. And then also we know that these are going to have like a scout or infiltrate move. So these are going to be like your frontline troops. So sort of chaotic reavers of sense. So we can see that they are armed like somewhere in between like a blade knife and a sword. And then also pistols. We see much of like the traditional Slaaneshi look to them. Very, very cool. Then here we got a couple more of them, definitely in some action poses, really cool helmets, backpacks, very nicely done. And a couple more as well. We see like the various plumes on their heads, the Slaanesh markings on their armor, absolutely amazing. And then we got a couple more. This one's got like an icon on his back. One's reaching for the knife, some tactical rocks. And then to finish it off, our last 2 as well. So we got 10 of these in a pack. Very, very nice sculpts. Definitely a fan of these. Tormentors instead opt for mastery in the field of ranged combat, prizing speed and aggression over the lumbering defenses of their loyalist nemesis. Their highly ornamented bolt guns are supremely deadly in the hands of such skilled warriors, and even their endless hunt for ever greater battle sensations doesn't curb their usefulness as objective capturing troops. So here we can see the Tormentors, and we see various like bolt gun options. We also see special weapons and the plasma gun. We've got a champion with a plasma pistol, and then also the whip. Really, really cool. And it does appear that this is going to be a dual kit that can build either of those 2 options. The first wave of these glorious miniatures will be available in the tantalizing Champions of Slaanesh army set, which includes 2 units of 6 Noise Marines, 2 units of 10 Infractors that can alternatively be built as Tormentors, and a Lord Exultant. This is a perfect way to start the new Emperor's Children army, and to cap it off comes with an exclusive cover variant of the Codex Emperor's Children, a full set of data cards, and new transfer sheets. So absolutely amazing. We've got a brand new launch box set with the Codex, the cards, some new transfers, and then packed with models, all brand new sculpts, a great start to an Emperor's Children army. I will definitely be grabbing up a couple of these. You guys know I've been super excited for Emperor's Children, I cannot wait to rebuild my army after years without them. Absolutely amazing, absolutely stunning. And then to go along with it, we have Lucius, we have Fulgrim, and then also we have a new combat patrol announced by Games Workshop as well. Codex itself will also be available in its regular form soon after, along with the rest of the new miniatures and sleek limited edition versions of those with an eye for the truly sublime. We'll have more on the Immaculate Tome very soon, so stay tuned. So we see the special edition cover art and then also our standard Codex cover art. No mention specifically of the Combat Patrol in this article, but Games Workshop did show that off. It's going to have 2 of the 3-man units of the Elite models, and then 1 of the 10-man units, and then also 1 of the new Slaanesh Lords. So that's going to be a great Combat Patrol. And while there is a little bit of overlap in the actual box set and the Combat Patrol, I don't see why you wouldn't want to have each of these to build up your Slaanesh army. Alongside Lucius and Fulgrim, we'll have a great start to a brand new Slaanesh army representing the Emperor's children on the tabletop. If all of that hasn't left you in a state of joyful incapacitation, head back to the preview hub to see everything else we've revealed today. So there is a load of reveals from LBO. Unfortunately, I got an early morning tomorrow as I'll have 3 games of Warhammer 40,000 representing the Loyalist Deathwatch, putting the cap on the end of the 2024-2025 season. Cannot wait to put my Deathwatch on the table. I've only gotten a couple of games so far with the new index, re-released with the Grotmas detachments, and they have so far been a ton of fun. Absolutely love having my kill teams back. Really looking forward to tomorrow's games. So let me know what you think of the Emperor's Children, the brand new reveal. Are you going to be jumping in on the Slaanesh bandwagon with me? Also, don't forget to wish me luck in the tournament tomorrow and then the next day after. Super exciting. There are over 1,000 people playing in the Warhammer 40,000 tournament. There are literally thousands of nerds gathered together to have fun, enjoy Warhammer, and just have an overall good time in Las Vegas, Nevada. And if you're one of those people that's here to enjoy LVO and you see me walking around or playing a game in my merch, definitely stop by and say hi. Let me know if you too are excited for this. And as always, special thanks to the Game Bunker for sponsoring the channel. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on most Games Workshop products with code WHMS at checkout, and make sure to tell them that Warhammer Man sent you. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I am absolutely ecstatic. I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight, but I got to rest up because I got a hard day of 40k tomorrow, and I'm out of here.